How to love yourself infinitely and unconditionally forever. Love is one of the greatest feelings that this universe has bestowed upon us. Love for our family, friends, pets, but we forget the most important love of all, self-love. You can't truly love someone unless you truly love yourself. I truly do believe in that very much. These 5 tips will open the way on how to love yourself more than you can imagine. Number 1, you must be selfish. Number 2, accept who you are. Number 3, take care of your body. Number 4, take care of your mind. Number 5, practice self-compliments. Number 1, you must be selfish. Being selfish is the very first step on how to love yourself. It's not bad. In fact, being selfish will get you far in life. I always helped people, gave money without much hesitation, did favors and gave my time to them. Well, that lasted for a few years. I really thought I could change people for the better, but the cold reality is, people won't change because you did 1 or 5 favors for them. I stopped giving my money away, helping people and doing favors. I still help people as much as I can, but wisely in a way I don't lose anything. Where is your energy? Here's the thing about energy. The universe and us are made of energy. If you focus your time and energy onto other people and things, then you have less or none for yourself. Therefore, you can't grow or mature like someone who gives all their time and energy to themselves. Take all the energy you have and refocus on yourself. Stop worrying about little things that have no significant meanings to your life or goals. What do you want in this life? Money, fame, cars, pleasures? Then go for it. The only thing or person stopping you is you. There are billions of people suffering in this world as I speak. Unfortunately, they are the unfortunate ones, but eating the 32-ounce steak in front of you isn't going to solve world hunger or make money rain from the heavens. Do whatever your heart so desires in this life because you have one life and it's not worth the time, effort, and energy to be worrying about others. Just make sure you don't hurt anyone else for your own selfish ways. As you focus and devote more time and energy unto yourself, you can expect these great things to happen. Learn more about yourself, get more work done, reach your dreams and goals faster. Take care more about yourself, be grateful for who you are, be thankful for what you have and don't have. And then eventually you will become so great that you will want to help others. Number 2, accept who you are. For almost 13 years, I really hated the way I looked and acted. I was shorter than most of my friends. My face was covered in acne and red spots. My nose isn't the most beautiful and I have ichthyosis on my legs and arms. And the worst thing about me was the fact that I was always pessimistic. World Bank states that 15% of the world population are born with a mental or physical disability. At least for me, I didn't have a disability. Most of us have it better than a lot of people. If you can walk, talk, see, hear, use the computer and so forth, then you are very fortunate. The more you want something that we can't have, the more miserable we become. I noticed that just from experience, now I travel the world, so I only have 2 luggage with me. I've learned to appreciate not only what I have, but also what I don't have, and to make the what I have stand out more rather than focus on people who are more attractive or have more things than me. To be honest, the more things I have, the more miserable I've become. The less I have, the happier I am. I have already truly appreciated myself, my health, my life, and the bright future that I will forge for myself. But of course, this took some time to realize. I've decided to let go of whatever problems I had and all the negativity in my life. You know, for 13 years I've lived that way. Nothing really good happened to me and I was kind of miserable existing. I wasn't actually living. I surrendered myself mentally and physically, told myself that I accept and appreciate the way I look and that I needed to look to the bright side of everything. What actually made me change was one of my roommates. Let's just say their name was Taylor. Taylor was always complaining, cussing, making excuses for everything, didn't have a stable job, always negative. Taylor ate and drank whatever Taylor wanted, talked foully to Taylor's own young kids, never paid the rent on time, dirty and lived like a bum almost. Even though Taylor was my roommate for a year, after 6 months of seeing that, I grew tired and realized just how awful it was to live like that. But Taylor was exactly like me, but worse. That person was over 50 years old and I was 25 years old. If I had to change that day, then 25 years later, would I have been exactly like Taylor? There's always someone who has it better or worse than you. Life will be much easier if you just learn to accept who you are and what you are. I couldn't accept the fact that I was that negative and how toxic my way of living was. Number 3, take care of your body. You are what you eat. Junk food, processed meat, sugar, simple carbohydrates, and so on taste delicious and make you feel happy. If you eat these food all the time, of course you will gain weight, age faster, feel tired and grumpy, develop illness and some type of cancer and so on. Feeding your body with healthy foods like vegetables, fruits, nuts, oils, and so forth will make your body look good, feel good, have more energy, feel alive, and want to move and go out. If you have some sort of physical or mental illness or issue that can be fixed and you are too lazy or uneducated to fix the issue, then it is not your fault. The internet is so vast, you can literally find the answer to many questions. If the problem or issue can't be fixed, then accept it and move on. You already have the problem and have to live with it. May as well use it to your advantage rather than think about the problem and be miserable all day. Working out makes you feel good. It releases stress, gets you in shape, improves your immune system, makes you confident, makes you more attractive, and so on. When you work and put in the effort for the body you have, you will feel good about yourself and be more attracted to yourself. When you accomplish a goal or a big task, don't you feel good? Do the same, but for you. Make goals about your body or about you and fix it for the better. If you want to have plastic surgery, dye your hair blue, cross-dress, or be covered in ink, then that's your choice. I honestly don't give two squats about how society thinks about me as an individual. If they can't appreciate me at my best, then they won't be able to handle me at my worst. You have one life to do whatever you want. If you want riches, fame, power, and the big life, then you have to put more work and effort. If you want a simple, humble, comfortable, and little life, then you don't need to do anything because even the poorest can achieve that. Number 4, take care of your mind. They say a healthy body produces a healthy mind. The mind is like a garden, you sow what you reap. So only plant positivity and encouraging words and thoughts into your mind. I highly recommend you to study and practice meditation. Meditation has almost an infinite amount of benefits and absolutely no negative side effects. Meditating on how to love yourself and will help wonders. Think about how great and wonderful you are. Feel the chill running up and down your spine and awaken those goosebumps. This feeling is healthy and feels great, especially if you can do it at will. Meditation allows you to connect within and improve yourself. Therefore, you will eventually understand and love yourself or love yourself more. It is one of, if not the best way to understand and appreciate yourself, which will lead to self-love if you have not already loved yourself. I don't think you know how powerful your mind can be. It is the controller of your every action and thoughts. You can become instantly happy, sad, or angry whenever you want if you know how to master your mind. But once you are the master of your mind and you tell it what to do and when to do it, I promise you will see and experience new and amazing things. Number 5, practice you. Each time you pass the mirror, look at yourself and compliment yourself. Each morning and evening, you have a good 5 to 10 minutes of brushing your teeth, washing your face, shaving, putting on creams and lotion. Use this time to tell yourself aloud or in your mind positive things about yourself or even things that you want to do or goals you want to reach. You can say things like, I look good, I am an amazing person, I can do it, etc. It may sound corny, but believe me, the power of subconscious words and thinking is so powerful. Try it for a few months and see how your life changes. The best time spent is you time. Each day you will give yourself 10 to 60 minutes on improving yourself or working on yourself. That includes exercising, meditating, improving on a problem you have, learning new things to better yourself, and anything that will make you a better person. Do this every day and enjoy the moment. When the most difficult time comes and no one is there for you, there is someone who will always be there for you, and that's you. Don't depend on others, and others surely don't depend on you. You must learn how to love and accept yourself so you enjoy every moment of life and live how you want. I can guarantee you that someone who loves himself will get farther than someone who doesn't. You are your own best friend. No one truly knows you more than you do yourself. Each person you meet will know you differently from another person, but only you can know who you truly are. If you don't, then it's time to put this guide into practice.